When I say that is a damn shame, I mean you don't know how sad you make me. You badly infected, pus-weeping sheep penis. If I take off my boot and crack a tick against the wall, the stain will be more appetizing than you. You don't know how sad you'd make me, my God. There's nothing I could do to be... You are a crass and unpopular turd. You are anathema. Do you know what that means? It means you are a crass and unpopular turd. It means there is nothing I could do to be hated like you. Nobody likes you, Stephen, and you cannot keep pets. Your fish grab little sticks and pole vault from their glass bowl. We find them hanging dry on the wall with a look on their face that is almost peaceful. Your dog secretly hates you. When your dog is sleeping and its paws twitch, it's dreaming about running away. When your dog is taking a big hairy crap in the front yard, it is your open mouth it pictures beneath it. Your dog's only hope is that one day you will die and it can dry hump your ridiculous hoodie just to spite you. Stephen, your iguana hung itself. Everyone say, "Aww." I had to retrieve that slouched green body from off the rafters where it swung. Do you know how sad that made me? Do you know what the worst part was? Ask me what? What? The suicide note. It said simply, "He touches me." And it's not really like you restrict your depredations to reptile flesh, now is it? You are a youtswiver. Do you know what a youtswiver is? You know what it is because you are one. You just don't know the word, you illiterate biscuit. A youtswiver is someone who forces himself upon mares. And I don't mean the kind that run the town. I mean the kind that pull a plow. The kind that sweat in the noonday sun to put the bread on our table, and then have to suffer the midnight depredations of slack-jawed, mealy-mouthed, bootlicking, fart bubble in the Dead Sea, brill cream perverts like you. What I'm saying is that when healthy people go to the stables, you may not be aware of this, Stephen, but when healthy people go to the stables, they've got a broom and a shovel, or a saddle and some reins. Not him. Ask me what's he got.
What's he got?
A step stool and a bouquet of roses. What I'm saying is, if I wanted to make my horses the fastest ones in England, I would need neither whip nor spur, but only to learn to precisely imitate the sound of your pants coming down. And it's not as if it's only horses, is it? Go ahead and say no. No! Get used to that. Every woman in your life is going to sound just like that. No, it's not just horses, Stephen. I heard about your plan to have the horns of all goats swiveled around backwards to make better handles. And I disapprove. Don't you know that you and people like you are why goats grew horns in self-defense in the first place? My boy, you are why the porcupine has quills. Why the squid makes an ink cloud. The gentle owl in the forest no longer cries, "Whoo! Who?" It knows goddamn well who. What it says is, "Get Stephen off me." Your grandmother had 17 cats. She loved them deeply, so did Stephen. So deeply he busted their plumbing, now they whistle when they break wind. You feed the hairy little bastards a plate of salmon, they sound like Zamfir, the master of the pan flutes. Nothing is safe from your unwashed little privates, nothing. Not even me. You fancy me, don't you? No? Well, that's good. Because let me tell you something, Stephen. If I were gay, one look at you would chase me back to women with such vigor I'd sire a whole island full of bastards. Stephen, I'm out of time, And I got a lot of money, so I'm going to end this with some really vile, quick things. Stephen, do you know how your mother is like a loaf of day-old English rye bread? They're both so dry, a man's got to bring a pot of his own butter if he wants to enjoy it. Stop your groaning. I think you know where you are.